Okay, ladies, we're going to get started. I was trying to wait for some other people to get on. They were having a little bit of trouble because I guess Google Hangouts is a little new to everybody. So we're just going to get started. Um, I have a couple of notes here, so forgive me. Um, Ty here, your passion finder. Welcome to the first iteration of the Psychic Hangout. Today's iteration is going to be a little bit short just because I have a last minute engagement that came up that I needed to tend to. But I will get back to regular schedule next week, which will be from 8 to 9 p.m. Same place. I'll send out a new link, or you could just follow me on Google Plus, and you'll be able to get it there. And if you want to call in, because I see some people's questions are not going through, you could call in at 384-7339, and it will be the first person that comes through is the one that I answer, and because otherwise you might get a busy signal, and I will let you know when we're off the phone. In the 2 minutes. So if someone wants to submit an answer, a question, or call in, I'm all here. Anybody? Okay. Well, until they do, let me tell you a little bit about what I do. I am the passion finder. So I take your dreams, add my intuition to get you success along the way. Uh, So that's a little bit about what I do. I want to use my mediumship abilities to help guide you through life. What I am is a channeler. So I am one that hears voices. I'm clairaudient. I don't see ghosts, but I do hear them and I can feel them. Um, So I want to use that ability to be able to help you through life because everyone has a guide, and so I'm able to talk to my guide as well as talk to your guide and determine where we are. Okay, we have our first call. Hello? Hello? Okay, if that was you, call again. Because I don't get the caller ID on my end. My Google number just shows up, so I'm not able to call you back. So if that was you, please call back. And so I'll go back to what I was saying. Everybody has a guide. I'm able to talk to my guide as well as talk to your guide. And so I'm going to use that knowledge to help guide you to your life's purpose, because everybody was put here for a purpose. And when you align yourself with your life purpose, doors just seem to open up for you. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but when you're following your life's path, everything will seem to go a little bit better. So if you have any questions, you could put them in the question bar. I'm sorry, there's a freaking little fly or something in here. Um, or you can try to call back. The number is 443-384-7339. Again, the number is 443-384-7339. So, any questions? Anybody? Let me see if I have any on Facebook. Sorry, just clicking here. Okay. Um, I'm waiting for the question. I'm sorry, it's taken a little bit to get on. This is the first one. I promise next week will be a little bit better. We'll work out the kinks. Sorry. I'm waiting for the answer back. I'm sorry. But this business is aligned with my invisible sorority business, where we rebel against the status quo. Um, I've always been a little bit weird, and so I knew that from the beginning. And I'm still having some people having a little bit of problems putting in the questions on the sidebar. Um, okay. Trying to get one person on. If you're able to call, it probably will be easier to call. It's 443-384-7339. This is we're gonna play this by ear today. We're gonna roll with the punches. It's a little bit of frustrating with the technology and everything. It's not working on everybody's end in terms of asking questions. And if we don't get it done, if we don't get questions selected by 8:30, feel free to inbox me your question on Facebook, and I will get you an answer tonight. Um, after 9:30 ish, I'll get you your answer tonight. If within the next 10 minutes we can't um, get anyone to be able to answer or call in. So I'm just gonna wait while people try to get dialed in. Okay. So where people can see me and I see that you're connected, um, but for some reason it's not allowing you to ask questions. Sorry about that, my little one. It's like thunderstorming right now, so the little one is a little bit upset about the thunderstorm. Um, Still waiting. So we got about 6 more minutes. If I can get your question in, I will try. If not, we'll try this again next week. And I may get you to submit your questions ahead of time. That will probably be the best thing to do. Um, that way, if we do encounter an issue like this, at least I can address that question and it'll be recorded and you'll be able to hear my answer. So we live and we learn. So there's no failure. We just found another route to get to where we want to be. Okay, so we have one question. The individual wants to know that she went to school to be a pharmacist technician, and she's not finding employment, and she wants to know whether her employment she's in the right field right now. So I'm gonna do a little bit of. Okay, and what I'm getting is that while that is what she went to school for, her purpose, her life purpose, is not to be a pharmacy technician, is to be a teacher. Does that make sense to you? They're saying you should look at adolescent um, child rearing is what they're saying. So maybe daycare, daycare or elementary. It's telling me that you'll be more fulfilled during daycare and elementary. Does that make sense? Sorry, she's texting me this, so I want to make sure that that makes sense to her. I know she can hear me, but she's not being able to ask her questions on here. So we're going to see if we get a confirmation. If not, I'll get her to. Okay, she's saying it does. She recently thought about teaching. I want to show you, but I don't want to show her name because I don't think she's going to want her name shown. So if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can see it. Nope, it won't show up. But what she's saying is that she recently thought about teaching. So that's where they're telling me your passion is. And like I said, once we align ourselves with our life's passion and our life work, those doors will open up for you. So I'm not telling you to drop everything at the moment to do that, but they're saying within 2 years, if you start now or start working towards it now, you can be an elementary school teacher within 2 years. Um, so that be something to look forward to. They're saying your life will be more fulfilled with this, and the doors will start to open up for you. And so they're saying until then, you will find employment in 2 months, but it's going to be short lived because you're not going to like it. It's just not where your heart is. Um, they're saying to start. She's asking me which route should she take to accomplish this. I'm going to say start at a daycare facility and get some training in under your wings at a daycare facility. And while you're doing that, you can go to school for whatever certifications you have for that you need to teach elementary school, if that's where you want to teach. If you want to stay at a daycare facility, then get your certs to stay there. It's saying that you're going to be more fulfilled in this. Um, I'm going to attack this in my Facebook inbox with her because I really have to go. It's 8:30, so I will finish this next week, and hopefully I'll get additional questions submitted ahead of time that I can address. And until next week, darlings, I love you. I just want you to love you too.